Right away, Noah spotted his first target, a big, wobbly puddle right in the middle of the sidewalk. He grinned, opened his starry blue umbrella, and held it high above his head. With a running start, he launched himself into the air and landed right in the center of the puddle. Splash! Water flew up in a giant wave, soaking his green boots even more. Woohoo! He cheered, laughing as the droplets rained back down on his umbrella. He jumped again, splash, and again, sploosh. He was having the most wonderful time, making his own little ocean on the sidewalk. He imagined he was a brave captain sailing through a stormy sea, his umbrella the sail of his mighty ship. He hopped from one puddle to the next, each one making a different splashy sound. There were little puddles that went plip and big puddles that went kerplunk. He spun around with his umbrella, watching the water droplets fly off the edges like tiny spinning stars. The rain continued to fall, a gentle drumming sound on his umbrella, like a secret song just for him. She looked about 5 years old, a little smaller than him. He gently moved it so that it was over both of their heads. She had never thought of splashing in puddles as fun. She had only thought of them as wet and messy. So, side by side, sharing the starry blue umbrella, Noah and Ella set off on a new adventure. It was full of sparkling puddles, a bright red raincoat, shiny green boots, and a beautiful blue umbrella that kept the friends safe and dry. They looked at each other, their eyes sparkling with mischief. "Are you ready?" Noah asked. "Ready," Ella confirmed. They held hands, took a deep breath, and on the count of 3, they ran and leaped into the giant puddle at the exact same time. Kerplunk, a splash! A gigantic wave of water erupted all around them. It splashed up their legs and onto their coats. It was the biggest splash of the day. For a moment, they were both just stunned, water dripping from their noses. Then, a small giggle escaped from Ella, and then a big laugh boomed from Noah. Soon, they were both holding their tummies, laughing so hard they could barely stand. They were soaked, but they didn't care one bit. They were having too much fun together. Slowly, the rain began to soften, the loud drumming turned back into a gentle pitter-patter, and the gray clouds started to look a little brighter. "That's my house," Ella said, pointing to a cozy-looking home just ahead. They walked the last few steps, still huddled together under the umbrella. Noah replied,